Every time. Every time.
Yeah, one guy for that one show, bro.
Oh, I swear to God, one guy went up.
Why are we hanging off? You're 10.
All right, circle up. Circle. Circle up.
Yoga?
Hey, Cooper, we trust, am I right?
Let's go, Coop.
Hopefully. Oh, well.
20 seconds, wow. Reese, but your legs are literally like... Look at yours, they're that too.
I clap and we're going this way. Then I clap, you clap. You have to go quickly. But then if you clap twice, then it goes the other way.
That's all you.
And it switches.
You have to switch directions.
Yeah.
So, like, if you mess up that switch, then you're out.
Okay.
Lost his own game. Lost his own game.
Dude, you're in truth.
Normal team walk, this is? Yeah, sometimes.
Larry Sunderland, Director of Player Development. FC Cincinnati is a really special place. From the ownership, from the people that work in the soccer side of the club, the business side of the club, the fan base, it's really unique. It's a really well-aligned organization with really just a mission that's very clear to all of us on whether it's promoting players through the academy or winning at the first team level. It's really clear and everybody's pretty dialed in on it. The club is very much built around people and the values of the people in the organization. So I think from that standpoint, you know, you're looking at things like honesty, trust, authenticity, you know, all of the big culture kind of phrases that you hear out there. That's very important to the organization. You know, from the first team down, there are decisions made on character of people, and they weigh just as much as the actual footballing aspect of things. So I think from the people standpoint, we want to have the right people. And then I think from the footballing standpoint, you know, there are certain things that we look for as players come through our system. It's kind of progressive. So there's certain things we look for in young players, certain things we look for in the players that are going from the 17s to the 19s to the second team, and then ultimately to the first team. There are things that have to fit in the way we play, our style of play. But I think something that a lot of people overlook when you're talking about moving players from the development phase into the professional playing phase, so much of it is about fit and need. Right? So you have to fit the playing style, and then there has to be a need for a player to move from the academy to the first team, whether it's a positional need or, you know, if you're succession planning, you're looking down the line. So I think one of the things that we're fortunate at FC Cincinnati is we're a pretty young academy. We're a young first team, right? And there's a lot of opportunities for players coming through our system because there's no block. So if you fit and you fit what we need, and there's a need, there's good opportunity here. Yeah, I think if you look around the world, you look at player development, you look at academies all over the world, most of them have some type of residency programs, right? While, of course, you're always looking kind of your internal scouting in your own backyard, you also have to open that web, that catchment area, right? So having a residency program allows you to do that. Looking at good catchment areas, they're high population areas, they're dense, and they're very diverse, right? So if you look at it that way, there's really no surprise that the teams around New York, the teams around Florida, the teams around Dallas, around Texas, the teams in California on the West Coast, you know, they have a really strong catchment areas because they're dense, they're diverse, right? So sometimes you need to open your catchment area. Cincinnati's not quite as dense and diverse as some of these other places. Yeah, I think, you know, when you look at the teams collectively, what do we want to see? Look, we want to see teams that go out and compete. Right? these tournaments are a little bit tricky. Like when we talked about the national team a second ago, this is an event, this is a tournament, right? So this is kind of a sprint. So, you know, one game can determine whether you go through to the next, you know, knockout rounds or what, right? So you just want your team to go out and compete. You want them to play to the best of their ability. You want them to all be on the same page and work really well together, right? I think that's the first thing. I think individually, look, every team has talented players, right? And sometimes new faces crop up in events like this, and all of a sudden you go, wow, this kid really showed up when it was important, right? And that player's value rises. So I think what you'll find is in events like this, individual players will all of a sudden pop up and shine, right? Some guys maybe that you didn't quite think were there just a week ago, right? Take advantage of this. So I think those are the two things you look for. You look for a good competitive aspect, a good mentality coming into it, and, you know, playing. If you can put it all together, play your best football while you're here. It's difficult to do, but play your best football while you're here. And then you're also looking for like new guys to kind of pop up and really get on the radar.
Yeah,
What you said.
I love how you're always there for me.
No.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Happy Easter, man.
Ben, I love just how incredibly locked in you are all the time.
Gosh, this is so bad.
You guys do this every lunch?
Yep.
Just every time. There's only 3.
You know what I'm going to admire? Our win against Philly today.
Yeah.
We lost this year?
My name is Stefan Justin, and I play striker. I mean, the process was great. It was really smooth, and especially moving away from home, I have great teammates who helped me, and I was able to make friends quickly, and especially the staff was able to accommodate me very well. So, very grateful for that.
My name is Justin Hilton, and I play center attacking mid. I would describe my season so far. I think it's gone well. I've contributed a lot of goals and assists for my team. I think I have 16 goals and 17 assists in 20-something games. So yeah, I think I've had a decent season so far.
My teammates and coaches have had a massive influence. I couldn't do it without them, especially my coaches. Since like I said, I changed positions from midfielder to striker. I've learned a bunch of new stuff, and my teammates especially, I can't do it without them. So big thanks to everyone, and yeah.
I would say the center attacking mid position defines my game and gives me freedom to show my creativity, and just I kind of have like a free roam position. So yeah, I get to go forward, score goals, create, give assists, so yeah.
The player I admire the most is probably Cristiano Ronaldo. I admire his determination and work ethic, especially now since he's old and still does what he does, which is amazing to see. So,
my Chilean side, which is my mother's side, has influenced me a lot because we just breathe soccer. So yeah, my Jamaican side, we're not into soccer like that, but yeah, still help from everywhere. So yeah, but I would say my Chilean side helped me a lot in soccer. So yeah.
My time at Philly was good. It was a great experience. I've definitely learned a lot of good things from them, but especially now at FC Cincinnati, since I changed positions, I'm now a striker, which I was a midfielder at Philly, so I've definitely learned a bunch of new stuff from great coaches, and also my teammates have helped me learn a lot of new things, so it's been great.
For the rest of this tournament, I mean, we had not a great day yesterday, but we're focusing on this game, which is very important. We got to win this game, and then hopefully the next to get out the group, and yeah, we're ready and we're focused and excited. And for the rest of the season, personally, I'm gonna keep playing my game and just hopefully get more minutes with MLS Next Pro and start training with first team, and just hopefully everything lines up, so yeah.
I mean, I see us going far, so today we have a big game against Philly. Yesterday we had a minor setback, but that's in the past, so we focus on what is now and hopefully make it out the group and go far. So.
Let's go back.
used to love playing these games. Nothing to lose, a lot to prove to the other people. They're probably talking on you right now. And they have every right to talk, correct?
Yes.
They're good. But now, it's our time to show them who the we are. You understand?
Go.
Let's go!
FCC on 3!
1, 2, 3, FCC!
Come on, boys.
Come on. Hey, it was ugly, but it was worth it, correct? It was a pleasure to watch you guys fight for each other, and that's what it matters at the end of the day. They never hit a train like that, boys. Now you gotta going like that.
Come on, boys. I'm proud of you.
FCC on 3!
1, 2, 3, FCC!